I've been enjoying conversations with an Acturian during trance work recently. It's so new, I'm almost reluctant to share about it. But one of the transmissions I received was so beautiful, I want to share so you can hear it too. First, I'll backtrack just a bit. I have had blue-green aliens appear in my trances for years now, actually going all the way back to my first time under general anesthesia at age 22, and always dismissed them because extraterrestrials have not, up until recently, been entities I've been very curious about. Fairies, spirits, ancestors, sure, but not beings from other planets. And I'm only a few years into the active practice of trance work, so I hadn't been accustomed to paying attention to everything I experience. However, over the summer in 2022, I took a class on analyzing my galactic birth chart and was surprised to discover a great number of Acturian connections. And I've also always felt a lot of resonance with the channeled Acturian messages from Daniel Scranton, so I decided to open up to the idea a bit more. After a particularly illuminating exchange with an Acturian being who regularly appears to me, I used Suzanne Geisemann's trick of asking for evidence to verify that the experience is real and not imaginary. I was shown a blue orb. Later that day, I saw not one, not two, but 3 blue orbs in various places. So I no longer doubt the reality of these exchanges. So back to the particular communication I wanted to share today. We were discussing the differences between having a physical body and an ethereal one. I was sharing the delight of texture, temperature, taste, and while the Acturian was agreeing with me that these things were wonderful, she also shared there were other sensations I couldn't imagine that are also wonderful. I asked for examples and was shown feeling, internal sensations, like musical notes flowing through on the inside to communicate not with words, but with pure emotion. It's hard to put into words. I guess one way to describe it would be the physical sensation of butterflies in your stomach, or going over a roller coaster, or the warm, fuzzy feeling of being loved. We are familiar with sensations connected to emotions, but this was shown in a more deliberate pattern, almost musical in nature. Like one communication might be an upward spiraling giddy sensation, while another would take on a different shape, pattern, or resonance. It was such a unique and wonderful concept. Anyway, I hope I've explained it well enough and that you get some of the same joy I did out of the idea. If you have had similar experiences, I'd love to hear about them in the comments. Thanks and have a blessed day.